Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Some Applications of Trigonometry. Hello friends, may I request you to please click on the subscribe button below this video.
The given question is, a kite is flying at a height of 60 meters above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. So guys, let us see how we are finding out the answer for this type of question. The question asks us to find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. So for this type of questions, definitely we need to draw a diagram. So let us draw a diagram here. So I have drawn a diagram here like this. It should be a right triangle. Most of the trigonometric related problems are of right angle triangles. So it would be easy for us to understand and move ahead, because most of these triangles or most of these questions are related to the right angle triangle. Trigonometry deals with right angle triangles only. Okay. Now let us focus on the question. So if you look here, a kite is flying at a height of 60 meters above the ground. So that means if I have considered R and S, the height of the kite, let's say kite is flying at the point S. So height from the ground, like from R to S, the distance is 60 meters as per the given question. The string is attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. So if the kite is flying at S, or if S is the kite, then the string attached is tied to a point on the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. This point, let this point be T. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. That means the question is saying us this angle is 60 degree. The question is saying us this angle is 60 degree. Now what is given? Find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. So we are going to find this value, ST value. We are going to find out this one, assuming that there is no slack. So that means the string is completely straight without any disturbances or without any slack in it. Now guys, so how to move for this type of questions? So we can say that let the length of the string be ST. Let the length of the string, let the length of the string, string, let the length of the string be ST. So we are going to find out ST. And what is being given? We know it is being given like SR, the height of the kite from the ground they have given. So they have given SR is equal to 60 meters. This is being given, and we are going to find out ST. Now guys, we are going to apply one of the trigonometric identity or formula in order to determine this one. So which one we are going to apply? Sin theta, cos theta, or tan theta? From these three, definitely we are going to apply one. So if you look here, this hypotenuse ST is nothing but it is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle, and SR is the height or the one of this side of the tower or height of the kite, I can say. Now if I write sin theta, if I write sin theta, so what is sin theta? Sin theta is nothing but side opposite to of angle theta upon hypotenuse. Guys, the most important here is to identify which trigonometric identity that we are going to use, either sine, cos, or tan. But if we are very well acquainted with this, then definitely we can easily find out, or we can easily understand that okay, this is what we are going to add. Here I considered sin theta because sin theta covers this one, height and hypotenuse. If this height was not given, if they would have given the distance between this ground, this point R to T, then we would have taken cos theta. So these are the things that we need to be very careful in order to identify. The best thing is that we need to be very careful in order to find out which formula we are going to adopt, whether it is sine, cos, or tan. Now the best suitable formula, the best fit here is sin theta. We are going with the help of sin theta, we are going to find out ST. So what is sin theta? Sin theta is equal to side opposite of angle theta upon hypotenuse. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write sin 60 degree, because this theta is nothing but the angle. The given angle or the inclination or the inclined angle is 60 degree. So I can write instead of theta as 60 degree. Sin 60 degree is equal to, so what I can write? I can write sin 60 degree. Sin 60 degree is equal to side opposite of angle theta, that is SR upon ST. Hypotenuse is ST. Or I can write, what I can write? Or what is sin 60 degree? Guys, by this time we very well know these values of sine, cos and tan. So sin 60 degree is nothing but root 3 by 2. We need to remember, or we need to keep in mind the complete table, trigonometric table, so that we can easily find out these values without wasting our time. So sin 60 degree is nothing but root 3 upon 2 is equal to SR. The value of SR here is 60 meter upon ST. Let us keep it as it is ST, because after all we are going to find out the value of ST. So let us keep it as it is. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write 60, or I can write, let us do a cross multiplication here. I can write root 3 into ST is equal to 60 into 2. Or I can write here ST is equal to 60 into 2 is 120 upon root 3. Just moving root 3 from left side to the right side. Now let us see. Or I can write, what I can write? We could see that we got root 3 in the denominator. Our main objective now would be to remove this root 3. So let's see how we can remove this root 3. So I can write ST is equal to 120. The multiple of 120 with 3, if I find out, then I can write 40 into 3. 4 3s are 12. So 40 into 3 upon root 3. Why I am doing so? You can easily understand towards the end why I am doing so. Or ST is equal to 40 into 3. What is 3? 3 is nothing but root 3 into root 3. Hope guys till here we are very clear. Upon root 3. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write ST is equal to, or I can write ST is equal to, or ST is equal to, this root 3 cancels out, and I am left with 40 root 3. So guys, this is our answer guys. What we got? We got ST is equal to 40 root 3, and that is what we need to find out as per the question. The question asked us at the end of the question, if you read, find the length of the string, assuming that there is no slack in the string. So find the length of the string. So towards the end we can write, thus the length of the string, thus the length LENGTH, thus the length of the string, I can say, thus the length of the string is 40 root 3 meter. Hope guys you understood this calculation or the process that I followed. This is very simple and very straightforward, but still if you have any questions or doubts, please reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe.
If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.